Hi, today we're talking about freelance contract form in Notion, and we're going to understand how we can create PDFs out of this particular form that is available over here. So once the user fills in all the details in this form and they click on submit, the responses will go to the responses view in the database that we have over here. And once we receive submissions in the database over here, I want to convert this into PDF files completely on automation. For this, I'll be using a tool known as PDF Output, which helps me create PDF documents in bulk using a Google document and a Notion database. So, Notion database contains all the information that we see over here, and a Google document is what we'll use to edit the document to create the PDFs on automation. We can create any documents such as reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that we're looking to generate on a day to day basis on our business with this setup. Click on create PDF and let's quickly sign in, and then we will see every automation step that we need to take to generate the PDFs. So as you can see, I have already logged in inside the PDF output dashboard. The very first thing which I need to do is I need to add a database. So we already have this database available on our Notion account, which we need to connect. After that, we need to add a document for the corresponding database. So if you have a freelancing contract template file available, you can add that, or you can add a demo document, which I'll be showing you. And then we will start mapping all the properties of the database one by one onto the document and create the PDF. So let's start with adding a Notion database. Let me click on this and let me copy this database title which I already have on my Notion account. So once we copy the title, we should be able to add the same. Let's head back and we should be able to see select pages. Click on this, put the title inside the search pages field, and you should be able to see the form populate over here. Click on that and the form is now added up. So whenever you are adding a form or a database, simply enter it inside the search pages and then add it. Do not select the top level pages from the list over here, because if you do that, the database that will be added will not appear correctly and your experience will not be smooth. So always put it inside the search pages and then add it. Alongside that, if your database is connected with other databases through relation properties, so let's say my freelance contract is connected with database A and database B through relation properties, I also need to add database A and database B over here so that all the PDF which will be created will have all the relation and roller values appear correctly in the document. Otherwise, the relation and roller values will not be visible in the document created. Scroll down, click on allow access, and now we should be able to see the freelance contract form appear in the drop down in the selection window. So let's wait for a few seconds as it is going to load, and sometimes it will take a while to load the database, so please have patience. If it is not showing up in the drop down, simply click on reload database and it should definitely be visible in the drop down over here. It takes a while to load the database, so you should definitely be able to see the same if you hit reload database once or twice. So I'm going to click on this, and if I scroll down, I should be able to see all the properties of the freelance contract database showing up over here one below the other. So now let's add the document. Click on add Google document. If you already have any contract template available on your drive, you can hit existing document and choose the document from your available options that is shown over here. I don't have any document available on my drive, so what I will do is I will go with a demo document. If I hit demo document, it instantly creates me a new document with every placeholder automatically created. Okay, so you can see it has created me this document for my use case, and it has automatically added all the placeholders from the database. So every placeholder that you see, like scope of work information, client information, the payment terms, everything is automatically showing inside this double curly brackets. So when the PDF will be created, all this double curly brackets field will be mapped to the corresponding field in the database, and it will generate the PDF replacing these values. So client information will be replaced with the client info over here. Okay. Then deadline will be replaced with the deadline field value over here, and so on for all the other fields. If you want to manually add any property, so let's say I want to add payment terms, click on copy, go to the document, and you can enter the payment terms anywhere in the document as per your choice. So you can use Control V or Command V on your keyboard to copy paste the property, and it will insert the particular placeholder onto the document. Let's say I want to add respondent, click on copy, go to the document anywhere, and you can put it anywhere in the document directly by pasting the same. So you can copy paste all the fields whatever you need directly inside the document, and it will automatically map. Next is you need to define the PDF file name. For this, I want to go with a particular column. Like let's say I want to go with client info, through which I want to generate the PDF. So I will automatically select client info, which is already selected. So all the PDFs will be created by that name. Now, before downloading the PDF, ensure that if you go to the right side of the database, you have two columns. generate PDF and PDF file. If any of the records is marked as ready to generate, the PDF will be created for those specific records and it will be stored in the PDF file column over here. So make sure you mark your records as ready to generate whichever you want to convert to PDF before you hit download PDF. Okay. And once you download the PDF, it will be saved in the downloads directory as well as it will be saved in the database over here. So you can see it has started generating and the first file is already out, and you should be able to see the record created over here. So you can see the PDF also created over here. Click on this and you should be able to see the document with all the placeholders automatically showing up. So you can see every field of the database that we had of from the sections are showing over here. So we have all the fields automatically mapped and replaced with the values from the database. Let me open up the second record. This also shows the same. So we have all the fields automatically created and all the fields have been mapped to the database values. So we just created two documents where all the fields were automatically mapped and they were created out of the database that we had. Now considering this, if you want to use this exact setting and want to automate the solution, click on setup Notion automation once everything works correctly. And now this will automate the PDF creation forever, which means whenever a user will click on submit and a new entry appears over here, all you need to do is set it to ready to generate and the PDF will automatically be created right inside the database. This makes the process really easy and convenient, and it works 24/7 365 days to create PDFs for you right inside the database. You do not need to use PDF output to set up everything from scratch to create the PDF, as everything happens live inside the database once you click on Setup Notion Automation. So whenever a user will add an entry, mark it as ready to generate and the PDF will instantly get created in the database for your use case. I hope this demonstration was clear and helpful to you. If you still have any questions on this, use this chat bubble and send me a message with your queries. I'll be able to address the same. Or else you can go to the bottom of the home page where you have a contact window available and you can send me an email right away on the issues and I'll be able to take up the same as well. You can even book a free demo session where I'll be guiding you step by step on how to use this tool and make the best advantage out of it. And that is it for the entire demonstration. And I hope this explanation was clear and helpful to you and start automating the solutions for PDF directly inside the Notion database. And you can see it has started processing this particular record as we had marked as ready to generate, and the document is created directly inside the database. This is how beautiful and wonderful this automation is, as it works precisely for the requirement which you have.